Hello, gorgeous. Today we are watching Server Rants.
In the middle of the dinner rush, a table gets sat in my section. Maybe mid-30s, good-looking guy, good-looking girl. I go up to them. They already have drinks from the bar. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good table. They got good vibes. The girl, gorgeous. Long blonde hair, blue top, stunning. I go up to her and I go, oh, you know what you kind of look like? You kind of look like Megan Maroney. Because she did. She was like, oh, stop it. That's such a compliment. And I'm like, no, I mean it. And the guy starts playing into it. Because the guy, I think they're in a first or second, maybe third date. The guy starts going, oh, she's hotter than Megan. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Of course she's hotter than Megan, you know. Turn my back to start walking away. Before I even take a step, this woman says, loud enough so I can hear, while I'm still in earshot of her, goes, wow, she's really pandering for her tips tonight, huh? Babe, what the do you think my job is? Also, maybe I'm irrationally mad about this, but it makes me pissed off because I'm not a fake server. Like, if some in my section is ugly, I am not gonna go out of my way to be like, you're so beautiful, oh my god, because I don't do that. So the fact that this woman tried to clock me on doing that shit pissed me off, and I regret ever calling her beautiful. Now I'm taking their drink order. Guess what she orders? I'll have a skinny margarita, no syrup. And I'm like, yeah, sounds good. First of all, I work at a sushi restaurant. Why anybody orders a margarita, I don't know. Bring them their drinks, I bring them their food, I check in on them a couple minutes later. How's the first bites and everything tasting? Do we need any sauces? Everything looking good? Blah, 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 blah. This woman looks at me and she goes, my margarita tastes like chemicals. It doesn't taste good at all. I'm sorry, maybe because you just ordered straight tequila and tahini. Did you expect that to taste good? I ask her what she wants to drink instead, and she switches up to a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. And I'm sorry, I don't know what kind of plot twist their night is taking, but going from drinking tequila to a glass of white wine is sure to switch up your vibe. I bring her a glass of white wine, and I hit him with the, can I get you guys anything else? You know, the most basic line in all of the service industry. This man looks at me and goes, you can leave us alone now, just check back in every couple minutes. What else did you think I was gonna do? Did you think I was that stupid that I wasn't gonna check in with you every couple minutes? Did you think I was gonna pull up a chair and start sipping a glass of Sauvignon Blanc next to Megan Maroney? But here's the best part of the story. She goes to the bathroom, he asks me for the check, I bring it over, stops me, he goes, you were fantastic, thank you so much, great service, I'm so sorry about the whole margarita thing. So this man has zero balls to tell this chick that she's so rude to service workers. I guess he just keeps going out with her because she's so hot. Maybe he has a thing for country singers. I don't know. In the end, though, he wrote the tip while she was in the bathroom, so I still got about 25% out of it. So I really am not that bad.
Not a bad night. I don't understand why people cannot just accept a compliment. It's rude to brush away a compliment, whether it's in person, whether it's in your head. Just accept it, say thank you, even if it took you an extra bit of time to get ready and you don't feel confident. Just accept the compliment. It's so simple.
9:30 on a Wednesday night and a party of 9 comes in. I greet the party, 9 people. I say my spiel. I say at the beginning of every party, oh, before we get started, how is the check going to be coming today? You know, just so I can plan ahead. They all look at me, no words. It's as if they've never stepped foot in a restaurant before and the concept of a server was completely foreign to them. They had no idea why this random girl in a work uniform and a name tag was talking to them. So I stand there and I say it again. I'm like, oh, is it all gonna be together? Are we celebrating something? One guy finally speaks up and he goes, we're all gonna be separate, but me and her are gonna be together, referring to him and his little girl next to him. And I fight it. I go, oh, unfortunately, I can only do a maximum of 4 checks. They look at me once again like they have never spoken to a human being before in their life. They finally pull the, well, none of us have the ability to pay for everyone, so is there any way you could do us all separate? I give up. I become their bitch. I'm like, fine, I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I'll do the 8 separate checks. I think their order was not that easy though, because one of the guys had to pull the whole, oh, can you do this menu item this way? And I was like, oh, I've never heard of that before. Let me check with my manager. This guy is staring me down from across the frickin' restaurant. And as I'm talking to my manager very clearly shakes his head no. This guy sees my manager from across the restaurant, shake his head left to right. That means no. So this customer knows I'm not bullshit, knows I didn't just walk to the back, pick my nose, and walk back out. Like, he legitimately saw my manager say no. I walk back over, he goes, no, you guys can do it. Buddy, are you brain dead? At that point, I literally wanted to smack his margarita out of his hand, but I didn't because I'm a good worker and I kept my demeanor. They get their food. They're eating their food. Also, keep in mind, I work at a sushi place. They all just ordered fried rice. collect the checks, I look at them. The highest tip I got on any of those checks was, I think, $2. Most of them just rounded up their cents to the nearest dollar as the tip, and like, I'm sorry, do I look like the children's hospital? Rounding up your cents is not gonna do for me. All of their bullshit aside, I still walked out of work tonight with over $300 in tips, so I really have zero right to complain. Anyways, bye.
She had a good night. I think it's really weird when people nickel and dime a tip like that. If you can't tip, you can't afford to go out. I know tipping is optional, but if you tip, I feel like, especially since she was dealing with a big group and you guys were a little bit difficult, especially trying to force someone something that might be against their policy, you might not know, they're gonna spit in your food. Don't risk it. Just be kind, be polite. If there really is a problem, there's a bug in your food or there's a hair. The elegant thing to do is not to say anything. Don't bring it to the attention of the people around you who are dining. Don't say it super loud so people cannot hear. Pull the server in private and say, excuse me, is it possible to get this exchanged? Don't say anything to alert and stress out the other people, because then they will be feeling sick from their food. Worst case scenario, you can go to another place. That is truly the worst case scenario. Say it very quietly to the server. There is something in my plate. Is it possible that I can exchange it? Obviously, don't keep on eating in your plate. If you found it while you're eating and you're halfway done, let the server know. Be as polite as possible. You might be grossed out, but still be polite. Be kind. Don't treat this person like it's their fault, because if it's in the middle of your food or whatever the situation is, you don't know who, if it was the chef whose hands it got passed through, the person who processed the food, the meat, the food distributor, you have no idea. Don't pin it on someone. Don't accuse anyone. Just be kind if something truly is wrong with your food. And if they cannot serve you the way that you want to be served, say if you ask for a substitution, what you can do is order something else or put it to the side. If it's something you're not allergic to, being kind, keeping the peace, and ordering something else and not causing trouble, not gathering negative attention.
Floor top is set up in my section. Only one middle-aged woman is there at the moment. I go up to her, say my thing. Are we expecting 3 more people? She goes, yes. I'm like, can I get you anything to drink at the moment? She goes, yeah. Can I do this cocktail as a mocktail? I go, unfortunately, I can't do that cocktail as a mocktail for you. I technically could. It would literally just be soda water and cucumber juice. She goes, no, I don't want to do that. I'll take a minute to look at the menu. Just come back with 4 waters. I come back with 4 waters. She goes, ooh, actually, can we do 4 soda waters? Sorry, we just really like sparkling water. The only people in the world who really like sparkling water. By the time I come back with the 4 glasses of soda water, the rest of her party has gotten there. Get in with the welcome to the party, guys. I start setting down the waters. I'm like, can I get you 3 anything else to drink other than water? This man does acknowledge the entire welcome spiel I just said to him. Instead, turns to his wife and goes, did you order this? In reference to the soda water. The wife goes, yeah, I ordered 4 soda waters. I don't know what these are though. Use your brain, it's a glass of soda water. Wife finally looks at me and says she's ready to order a drink. I'm like, perfect. What can I get for you, ma'am? This lady then proceeds to order a ginger beer with like 8 different syrups put into it, 3 different kinds of fruit juice, and like 6 garnishes she wants. Husband hears her spew this bullshit of a drink order at me, so he turns to his wife and he goes, oh, why would you order that? She then points to me and goes, because she wouldn't order me a mocktail. I'm sorry, did you want to pay $11 for a glass of soda water and cucumber juice? I finished taking their food order. I hit him with the, can I get these menus out of the way for you guys? At this point, the daughter, who's already ordered plenty of food, is still sitting there, menu open, reading it. What she's reading, I don't know. She ordered 3 meals. She would have just said, you know what, I want to keep this menu for a little. Go right ahead, be my guest. What do I care? Read the goddamn menu. But she didn't say that. You know what she said? Nothing. She said nothing. And I come back 3 minutes later with their side salads that come with their meal. The menu is now on the table. I start setting their salads down. The dad picks up the menu and goes, why is this still on our table? I don't know why that menu's still on your table. Maybe it's because you couldn't teach your 30-year-old daughter how to use her goddamn words. After this, the son at the table decides he wants to change his order. He wants to go from a singular California roll, which I already rang in, to a bowl of chicken ramen. Why this grown-ass man doesn't have enough control of his hunger cues to know he wanted a full-ass meal in the first place, it's beyond me. The other 3 entrees come out, they start eating, and back over a couple minutes later, I hit him with the, oh, how's the first bites of everything tasting, guys? All 4 of these people turn and look at me like I'm slaughtering their firstborn child with my bare hands right in front of them. I'm confused as fuck. I start panicking in my head. I'm like, oh God, did they find hair in their food or something? Mom looks at me, points to her son, and goes, where's his food? Oh, I don't know, ma'am. Do you happen to mean the food you ordered 7 minutes after the rest of the food. Usually, I like to make sure all members of my party get their food at the same time, but I thought in this instance, since they ordered it later, they'd be able to understand that it might come out a couple minutes later. Honestly, that's on me to assume that these people had common sense. Whatever, I need to eat something and calm down. Thanks everybody who watches these videos.
First off, I'm a little bit getting stressed. I feel my body reacting. If you see me doing this, it's because I'm reminding myself to breathe and relax, and I'm realizing that my blood pressure is going up hearing her scream. It stresses me out when people raise their voice, personally. And I think for a lot of other people too. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that happens to you. But wow, I feel really amped up and stressed, like someone is putting a weight on my head. I always forget that when I go out, people have zero manners. First off, communicate. So if you see a person whom you do not know, say hello. Whether it's your server, whether it's people at the booth, wherever you are sitting, sit down and say hello, greet everyone, say hi to the server, acknowledge the person, say hello, say thank you. Next is don't say can I do, ask may I please, can I please even, doesn't matter. As long as it's an interrogative format, as long as it sounds kind, your delivery is everything. I hate when people say, I'll do, or I'll have that. It's so without regard. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not insolent yet, but it's very disrespectful. It's very rude. A lot of people say, oh, I don't care if people don't talk like this. I know a lot of people don't care about a lot of things, but a lot of people also don't wash their hands and they get sick and it spread a lot of disease during the panini. A lot of you need to have basic courtesy and manners. We all know this. You might not care that you have smelly socks on and that everybody else's eyes are burning, but a lot of other people do care. And a lot of other people feel better when they have courtesy. They might not say it and they might not realize it right away, but when you are kind to them, they feel better. They feel more respect. They feel like they want to help you the kinder you are. Very simple, very simple. But apparently, it just goes over people's heads and people are demanding and entitled the way they act and talk going about public and speaking with people who are servers, speaking even with their own loved ones. They're supposed to spend the rest of their lives with, say, their husband or their wife, and they speak very disrespectfully. You should speak to them the kindest, the way that the husband is talking to the server. I think that it's really weird. The woman ordering, the 30-year-old daughter, did not communicate and say, may I please just keep this menu here? Their job is supposed to be alert and serving you and helping you, and you're not communicating with them. That's just making their job easier. If you do that, you're making everybody's lives easier if you communicate kindly, properly to everyone around you, especially when you leave the menu open. Close your menu. If you're done ordering, close your menu, put it to the side. If you want to keep the menu, say, hey, may I please keep the menu here? I want to look over some things for later. Everything looks fabulous. Thank you so much. Say something nice. It's free. If you want more content like this, subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends, watch this several thousand times. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later.
قوموا بزيارة الويب سايت stylejia.com واشتركوا للحصول على أفكار ملابس أسبوعية مجانية ونصائح للعناية الشخصية. تابعوني على انستغرام لجيا غارسيا للحصول على تحديثات يومية واقرأوا مدوناتي لاستكشاف أعمق. شكرا.